Hi everybody. Today we're going to listen to a story called 1 to 10 and Back Again. This book is called An Amazing Pull the Ribbon book. Kind of magical. I thought it'd be fun for us to listen to it because you're working on your worksheets for counting, and this is a counting book. Now before we start our story, there's a couple things I want you to notice. Right here, this is an actual ribbon. I'm going to close the book a little bit so maybe you can see it bend a little bit. On that ribbon is going to be the characters of our story. Over here, you'll see the number that we're talking about. And near that number, you're going to see other characters show up. So keep an eye on those. And the last thing I want you to notice is this flower. This flower will be changing positions throughout the story. So let's go ahead and begin. One buzzing bee found the perfect flower. So over here is our number 1, and look what's right here. I see 2 butterflies. I'm going to turn the pages. They're kind of tricky because of the ribbon. So there they are. There's our 2 butterflies. 2 butterflies flutter by. What a lovely flower, they said. There's our number 2, 2 butterflies. But over here, remember I told you there's other characters. Can you see them? There's a couple more characters that you're going to be seeing. So that was 2 butterflies. So after 2 is 3. There's the characters we just saw. 1, 2, 3. 3 grasshoppers jumped on. Can we join you, they asked. Number 3. And there's 4. Now remember we talked about the flower. The flower is going to be changing position a little bit. 4 dragonflies zoomed in. What a great spot to rest, they said. Here's number 4. This looks different than the number 4 that we make with our pencils. There is 2 kinds of 4, and that's the other one. Down on the 4, I don't know if you can see, but there's some spiders. I bet I know where I'm going to see those spiders next. Five spiders. They climbed up and looked very cozy on the flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our number 5. And down here, I think our next characters are going to be lizards. Maybe I'll pull it back a little bit. Maybe you can see it better. So after 5 is 6. 6 lizards slithered on. They enjoyed the warm sunshine. Now the flower is starting to bend over a little bit more, I think, because all of these characters are on top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lizards. So after number 6, I don't know if you can see, I think these are caterpillars. Let's see where they end up. I bet you know where they're going to be. You're right. They're right there on top of the ribbon. 7. 7 fuzzy caterpillars crawled on. Hello, everyone, they said. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And down here, I see ladybugs. We know where we're going to see them next, right? There they are on the ribbon. And look at that flower. That flower is starting to really lay down a lot. 8 ladybugs showed up. There's enough room on here for all of us, they said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ladybugs. There's our number 8. And I don't know if you can see these, excuse me, but they're frogs. Frogs on number, I bet you can guess. You're right, number 9. 9 little frogs hopped on board. Ribbit, 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 they said. Now look at that flower. That flower is laying down, right? Because look, all those different characters or insects are on top of that flower. And down here, I see a bunch of little tiny insects, something you would probably see if there's a little bit of food outside on the ground. What do you think those are? Ants. The 10 ants marched on. Move over. We are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's the 10 ants. And look at that flower. That flower is laying completely down because it's full of all the characters, right? So let's see what's going to happen. Oh, this is the part of the book that's really fun and it's very unique. It says, now turn this book around and upside down to see what happens next. So we turn the book around and now we're going to turn the pages again. I wonder what we're going to see first. We see 10 ants. And they're on top this time. It says, it's too crowded. And they marched off. So away go the ants. You see that? The ants are gone. Time to catch some flies, said the 9 little frogs as they hopped away. So frogs are leaving. And there are other flowers in the garden, said the 8 ladybugs. They scurried off. So when I turn this, I bet we're going to not see those ladybugs anymore because remember, the ribbons, it's an amazing ribbon story. We're hungry, said the 7 caterpillars. Caterpillars, let's go find some tasty leaves. Well, here's our number 7, and there's the caterpillars. So when I turn this page, they're going to be gone because they're going to go taste like tasty leaves. It's too hot up here, said the 6 lizards. Let's go find some shade. Number 6, and there's our 6 lizards. They're going to leave now. They're going to go find some shade. Let's go and spin a web, said the 5 spiders, and they all floated away. Now I'm going to stop right here and explain something to you. It says the spiders floated away. Spiders have a little part on their abdomen called a spinneret, and that's where they make their webs. So when they float away, they just make a little section of web and spin it out, and then they just stand there, and the wind picks them up with that. It kind of carries them by their web. So that's why those spiders were able to float away. Did you notice what's happening with the flower? It's starting to stand back up, I think. Let's fly to the pond, said the 4 dragonflies, and away they zoomed. We need to stretch our legs, said the 3 grasshoppers, and off they jumped. Look at that flower. It's changing. What a lovely breeze, said the 2 butterflies, and they fluttered away. Bye, butterflies. What's going to be left? I'm not going anywhere, said the 1 buzzing bee. This flower is here for me. And there we are, right at the beginning of our story again with 1 bumblebee. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that story. It's kind of a tricky book to read, but it's fun. So hope you enjoyed it, and you can look at this when you need to remember how to count. We'll see you soon.